Hey, Cave Comedy Radio listeners, this Sunday, November 8th, is the Cave Comedy Radio Sausage Fest, the second annual one. This year, starting at 8 p.m. at the Creek in the Cave in Long Island City. We've got The Brighter Side, last podcast on the left, featuring the long-awaited return of Henry Zebrowski, and a special hour-long Roundtable of Gentlemen, all of them live, all downstairs at the Creek in the Cave, 1093 Jackson Avenue in Long Island City, New York, off of the G train and the 7 train. We'll see y'all there.
The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen. Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
To put you on.
All right, who's praying?
Everyone's doing web videos
We got to start the
It's all
show.
about web videos these days.
Who's praying?
Amber.
All right.
Oh, Lord, make us thankful for this beer we are about to receive. For Christ's sakes, amen.
All right, perfect prayer.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. Best prayer we've ever had. That was just to the point and something I could actually be grateful
That's
for.
what my dad always did. He always said, Lord, make us thankful for the fruit we're about to receive. For Christ's sakes, amen. But I replaced it with beer because we got beer here.
Yep.
But that's always the best prayer. You know,
beer at the table.
Keep it short, but then he died. So
I
let's
miss
keep
food.
going.
Your dad's dead. That'll happen sometimes. Okay, Amber Nelson, you're here. Jackie Zebrowski, she's not making it, I guess.
No, she's not making it. I just got a text saying no.
All right, so just in honor of Jackie, let's all squirt. How sweet she is.
Yeah, man, she's making puddles all across the nation.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
correct. All right, Eddie, you're here.
Ed Larson, how you doing? What's going on?
Eddie, what do you want to say to the American people right now?
Jackie squirts.
All right.
Holdenators, ho! We won't go away. I've got many shout-outs this week.
Come on with this.
Timmy and his murdered dog Lucian. Shout out to your fucking head. Brad Mode 08 is a dirty cunt ball. That's what he asked me to say. Hummus 1997's a piece of shit. There's your first shout out. We've got Sandman's a piece of garbage. Ben is House for Feet. Has of the Beast said you'd like to hear that, Ben. Call the Shot 09. Kyle is a piece of shit. Kadragon Lee says everyone is amazeballs, even Ben.
You have more fans in gaming than you do in comedy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And Michael licks asshole while he shits himself. Also, we know you're too high right now, and we've called the cops on you.
Very kind of Gamergate-ish, kind of Gamergate-esque.
PlayStation Network shout-outs, Catcher 4569.
Why does it have to be at the top of the show? Can't we move it
Always
to
the top,
end of
baby,
the
because they
show,
get their
Marcus?
shout-outs.
Well, no, I feel like
I've got like
people turn it
75
off.
friends on the PlayStation Network.
Hell yeah.
None of them will play a game with me.
On a lot of podcasts, on a lot of podcasts, the comics are be like, all right, I'm going to be in this city this date. I'm going to be in here next week, and then I'll be at doing the Funny Bone here. Holden's like, Holdenators, Ass Licker 3000.
I'm not doing any shows. I wish I could stop doing all shows. So stop booking us. Stop booking me. Stop booking Murder Fist.
You know, there is an open mic that you can Skype into, by the way.
Yeah?
Broadway Comedy Club had this for a while. I hope it died down. But
All right,
you
we're
can
not talking
Skype
about Broadway Comedy Club
into
anymore.
Skype
I don't want
into their open mic.
More time on comedy talk, please.
Absolutely. Holden, do something with your life, okay? Kevin Barnett can't be here. He's busy making a show for television. John F. O'Donnell's replacing him. J. Fudd, thanks so much.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thank you.
And why are you not making a show for
He
television?
does have a show on television.
Oh, he does?
He is a correspondent on RT for Redacted tonight. We just did a great Abe Lincoln's Top Hat discussing all things political
It's
and
like
Putin.
you're grounded to be here.
Yeah, it is,
because
it
you're
is.
not making a show for
is.
CBS or whatever.
Well, no, I mean, I'm making a show. I mean, if it's on RT America, it's a cable network. It's deep in the dial.
It's
whatever.
Russia.
You know, it's
Show
fine,
makes
you. know. Yeah, I don't know.
What's the number?
Dear Vladimir, I hope you like my callback. Don't murder my family.
What's the channel number?
It depends on the network. I don't know. Watch it on the fucking internet. You know what I mean?
666.
Yeah.
Not a channel. Well, I mean, it is, but
YouTube.com/redacted tonight.
all
It's
right.
really good. We cover awesome stuff. I'm
Have
really
you
proud
met
of it.
Putin?
Yeah, we hang out all the time. No, I've never met him. No.
All right, so thanks so much for being here, John.
Ben is charged tonight.
In
man.
today's, I'm just trying to do the show.
Is it the eagle shirt?
Huh?
Is it the eagle shirt?
Is that an eagle?
Ben's wearing a
all
big
right.
eagle shirt. We should tell that to our listeners.
I love my eagle shirt because it reminds me of American freedom. Eric Bergstrom, you're here.
Oh, yes. Following American freedom.
Perfect.
How are you?
I am very good. And how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Perfect. You look great.
You too.
All right. So, Eddie, anything else to add?
No. It's not. You've never come to me.
May I continue?
This point in the show.
May I
you
continue?
always go to the story.
Right. I just wanted a quick update. Eddie?
Things are good.
Good?
Yeah. How about you? How's your fucking day?
Oh, man. That is not for this podcast, nor will I ever actually tell you the true misery that it is to be Benjamin Kissel. No, it's very nice, and thanks for all the kind tweets. Okay. So, Marcus, you're here, and you've got a lot of news stories.
Yeah. A Washington man has been accused of prostituting his dog in exchange for sex with various farm animals.
Yeah. I feel like we've done this story.
Well, we've done similar stories.
Right.
This dog gets around.
Wait, so he would sell his dog's asshole to other men or women if she wants to rub it on that asshole.
Yeah.
And then he would have sex with the animals?
Well, let's get into it.
It's the Players Club.
Yeah. Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio said 56. What? Yeah, it's Joe
That
Arpaio.
son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Why do you hate him?
I hate him deep, man. We were supposed to do a jail special there. He
That's right.
fucking bailed on us because he was getting sued by the president. Keep going.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
Getting sued by the president?
For his,
Yeah.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio is the Kim Jong-un of sheriffs.
That is true.
He is a nightmare.
Where's he?
He's in Arizona.
Phoenix. Yeah, he makes
Phoenix,
everyone
Arizona.
Tent City. He makes everyone sleep outside.
Yeah.
He's like
Nice.
my jail's never too small because I can keep going and keep putting people outside.
Puts people in pink underwear and things like that, and then he wakes them up every single morning with the sound of his own voice. He's just a terrible human
Oh, he's
being.
that guy that puts him in the pink stuff.
Yeah.
I saw that thing about
Fucking
him.
scorpions and spiders in their
couldn't
beds.
jump
and
If
shit.
you've ever seen the movie Machete, he is the character that Robert De Niro plays.
Yeah.
For the most part. He's a terrible, terrible man.
Well, Joe Arpaio, he is known nationally, and he actually came out and did a press release for this story. He said that 56-year-old James Allen Darland of Mount Vernon, Washington, was arrested Monday, October 26, following a months-long investigation.
Right.
Darland allegedly contacted an undercover detective through a website to, quote, arrange for sexual liaisons with various farm animals in exchange for sex with his own personal dog.
Out of all the problems happening in this country, violent crime is on the rise more than it has been in decades and decades. He's doing a full month investigation, and this is not the first time they've done this. He has a whole pig fuck vice squad. I mean, it's crazy what he does when it comes to people and bestiality, and then he throws their pictures, on his website, and obviously these are individuals easily to be made fun of.
I know we've talked about this on the show before, and at the risk of ruining my whole life and career,
Good, do it.
what is the real big problem with bestiality?
It's gross, and it is
Gross. It's
disgusting.
literally gross.
No, but
that's
think
it,
about
right?
this.
Well,
Think about
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
This is
Christianity is gross, but that's okay.
What they say,
senseless soul. I mean, there's the
what they
animal.
say is the animal cannot give consent, therefore it is
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay, but
But what
okay,
if
but
that
how
shit
about this?
looked at you?
But of course.
One at a time.
Do you know how much of a catch it is for a horse to get to fuck a human woman?
It's like fucking a dog. Yeah.
You know how sexy of a horse you have to be to upgrade species-wise?
Yeah.
You're going to take that pleasure away from that fucking pimp daddy horse?
If the animal comes, I feel like it's debatable. Right? The animal shoots.
Yeah, but if the animal comes, then it's like, who's going to jail? Why? it got calmed out.
Put him in the cell with the man who did it.
Right.
It is
What do you think,
it's
Eric?
gross, man.
I think if it was a super intelligent animal, it'd be okay.
Why?
Because then it could give consent. Then it's not like a child or a retarded person. Then it's just a super smart animal.
Monkeys that know sign language, they can say yes or no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could sign yes.
Coco the gorilla.
Yes.
You could bang her for 20 grand.
Hours a day.
Well, now that I've been forced to take the
In your
position, I
bank.
have to say we do not encourage bestiality here on the Roundtable of Gentlemen, nor does CCR as a podcast network encourage such activity.
Don't you speak for Cave Comedy Radio?
Not everyone's your uncle, Marcus.
You don't support it.
Yeah, you don't know our stance.
I don't know where I stand.
I'm off the show if everyone supports bestiality.
We'll talk about it at the council meeting.
Oh my God! Now we have a council meeting about it.
Are there any laws about having sex with a Down syndrome person?
Oh, see, that is a
gets
murky
muddied.
legal area.
I
It's
think
very
legally
murky.
you have to.
Yeah. Do you know that if a really smart person makes love to a Down syndrome person just right, they become normal?
They are normal already. Let's normalize Down syndrome.
Yeah, so let's get out there. Let's start fucking.
All right. Jesus Christ, the whole thing's derailed. And I don't like the extension of animal fucking to the Down syndrome. And it's not appropriate.
No,
Down syndrome
It's a slippery slope.
They're human
It's a slippery
beings.
fucking slope.
It's not a slippery
That's all
slope.
we're saying.
If we forgot about Corky
but
from
I
Life
mean,
Goes On,
What about her?
him, Corky, Life Goes On. I met him at a Rocky Rococo in 1998. Still my favorite celebrity sighting.
That's cool.
Great guy.
What about him?
Nice guy.
Oh, but what's up with Corky?
What, you think he doesn't deserve sex?
No, I'm just saying he
You're
doesn't
saying he
deserve
can't
to be
have sex
equated. No, not in
With a normal person?
No, sex with him does not need to be in the same argument of somebody who's banging a bunch of horses in Arizona.
So if a Down syndrome kid is banging his balls with a hammer to jerk off, are you going to stop him?
No, you can never stop someone who's
No
banging.
blood, no foul.
Yeah, why is that a problem, Ben?
I mean, it's
It's not a
self-harm,
problem.
but, if he's liking it, where do you draw the line?
What do the
Slippery
listeners
slope.
say?
They've checked out. They're over it.
Yeah, do you
They're
want
all
to
rapists.
okay, whose opinion do you want to hear? Lesser the Molester or Genghis Khan?
Let's do Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, what is he saying?
He said
cum.
he said fucking Down syndrome people resets their chromosomes.
Very similar to Jay.
He said my terrible joke, but better. Our listeners.
Well, he's Genghis Khan. He'll do that.
Man, watch out,
Everyone-
Genghis Khan. You might be working for Redacted tonight.
Oh, my goodness. Send Lee Camp your resume.
You can't cash the rubles every place, but where you can. No, but seriously, I think RT America's doing a lot of great work. I'm very proud of it down there, and I really like what we're doing. It's some of the best comedies I've ever done in my entire career. So things are good.
We're fucking happy for you, man.
nice, right?
No, it's
Fucking
wonderful.
John, your boy, I got a gig,
We love it.
You got a gig.
it's great. We're all very happy for you.
You're the only reason I actually watch it. So
There you
how
go.
about that?
I don't watch
You
it.
do get paid by the...
Let's hire
I've
him.
never seen it.
Well,
Yeah.
we've only done 70 episodes. No big deal.
It's weird to get paid by the Russians, though, because you got to cash in your paycheck in a radio flyer, because the money is trash.
Well, and whose fault is that, sanctions? Whose fault is that flooding the market with natural gas and whatnot? Not caring about the environment for geopolitical situations. This caviar is delicious.
Well, back
love
to the
Johnny.
story to get a little bit more background on this. The investigation that began in September culminated when Darlin made contact with an undercover detective posing as a farmer/owner of several
I was
animals.
hoping you were going to say posing as a horse. You did not.
I was
It was
suspicious.
a two-cop operation inside the horse. Inside of it.
Just clopping around.
You can be the front of the horse when you start giving more tickets out.
Hey, mister, you look handsome.
Yeah, what?
I'd ask to be put on a different beat, but I'm always getting my dick sucked off. I love this fucking job.
Shut up, horsey dick.
Well, according to the release, Darlin asked to spend several days on the farmer's property solely for the purpose of having sex with various animals provided, including miniature horses, dogs, and goats. Authorities said Darlin admitted to detectives on emails and in later phone calls that the self-described married man had been having sex with his neighbors' horses, dogs, and sheep for some time.
Well, that's where it becomes a crime, right? If somebody else has sex with your
Trespassing.
animal, right? I mean, if you're going to have sex, if you're the farmer, what's your reaction when you find out your horse has been fucked by your neighbor?
Do you keep it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't blame the victim, so you have to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you keep it.
It's not the horse's fault.
They're treating it real nice, you know?
Uh-huh.
But I think what everybody's missing here is the real criminal behavior of the NSA surveilling on those phone calls, man. You know what I mean?
It was
knowing
Arpaio.
the ins and outs, time dates of when he was calling and talking on the phone about. I was just kidding, you guys. Jesus Christ.
No, I love it. Of course he's listening. Oh my God, he works for Russian television, Ed.
We have Edward Snowden.
Oh, congrats.
Well, if he comes out, he's going to jail.
You know,
That's
if
a fact.
it's sheep,
don't you think he's a hero?
sheep's,
Come on.
dogs, or horses, I'd say a sheep I'd have sex with.
Oh, yeah,
dogs,
sheep vaginas are supposly the closest to human vaginas.
Yeah.
Mark has been telling me for
soft.
years. Marcus has been telling me that for years.
Yeah. I've been telling everybody that for years.
It makes sense. You
No,
know,
I did hear
sweaters
that,
are
so-
nice.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe if you can make it legal if you can fuck it, but you also have to eat it out. If you're willing to do that, if you're willing to put mouth on that,
Yeah, you gotta want it.
you gotta want it hard.
What's
Yeah,
weirder,
yeah.
putting your dick in a sheep's pussy or eating out a sheep's pussy?
Eating out.
Eating out, for
Eating
sure.
out,
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
it
totally, yeah,
reeks.
Let me,
sure,
let me ask you this: how sexy is this dog?
Yeah,
that
what
he's
breed?
got
What
that,
breed of dog is this?
that
Doesn't
helps?
say what breed of dog it
Because
is.
it's like that's his
They don't
thing.
s-
He's like, huh? You
Golden
get-
Retriever,
you can
German
get
Shepherd
inside
mix,
the-
maybe.
Ooh.
They don't say male or female dog either.
But it's not gonna be like a like a sexy frou-frou dog. It's gonna be like a
60
farmer
pounder.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wait, how have
a
all you
working
guys
dog.
pictured the dog in your head? Let's all say what type of dog we thought it was.
Golden Retriever.
Golden Retriever, German Shepherd mix.
Corgi.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Good point, Holden.
You ready?
Sturdy, trimmed black lab.
Wiener dog, you guys.
All right, so
Now
but
that's
why-
fucked
you
up.
didn't pick
now
a
that
dog.
should be illegal.
I'm not picking a dog.
Pick a dog.
I'm not gonna pick a dog.
Pick a
If
dog.
you don't pick it, it looks weird if you don't pick it.
Pick it.
I thought a dog the bounty hunter. That's who I want to be with.
That's the worst one.
Oh, come on. He's got a mullet and a bit of racism. But why aren't they? I mean, this is ridiculous. There's child pedophile rings out there. There's huge things that we need to be covering. Why are they so,
The
why are
sting
they,
operation,
Why?
a 2-month-long sting operation. Darlin, who recently retired after working 23 years for UPS, also allegedly admitted to having sex with customers' animals and stray dogs while on his routes.
Oh, but did he deliver their package on time? Because if you deliver my package on time, I'd let you fuck my cat.
He delivered package.
This is a good point, not broken or anything.
Should we
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
get this guy some help? You know what I mean? Is there any bestiality services out there?
Yeah.
This will be. Can we just
you
say
know?
that this nightmare situation this man is about to go into when he goes to prison? What are you in for? Tax evasion?
Oh, it's
murder.
already public knowledge.
Yeah.
It's a big story over there, probably.
What
This guy's fucked over. He's done. Arpaio's a monster.
He is. What happens to this guy? I mean, you got to put him in solitary, right? People are going to beat the hell out of him.
I mean, he's not even going in for bestiality. He's going in for conspiracy to commit bestiality.
conspiracy.
No one caught him.
It's
He
a
can get
class.
off.
What is it, Marcus? It's a class what felony?
That was the worst.
A class 6 felony.
It's a felony.
It's a class 6
Conspiracy to
felony.
have sex with an animal is a class 6 felony.
Is class 6
Arizona.
worse than like class 1?
No, class 1's the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes
Was that
from-
like murder?
Yeah, class 1 felony. Yeah, that's like murder.
And
How
then
many
it's like
classes?
rape,
A
and
lot
then
of
it's
classes.
like arson, and then it's fucking animals.
I mean, I imagine there's more.
Conspiracy to fuck animals.
Right. So if you get murdered, your life is 5 degrees away, like important.
From maybe fucking an animal.
From maybe right. I
Making plans.
Not in defense of this man whatsoever. Again, none of his actions. But when you go, so he's looking at
they
massive
got nothing
prison
on
time.
this guy. If they're putting him in for maybe fucking an animal,
Right.
they got nothing. This
Right.
guy should fucking. He's getting
I
off.
love that was the actual charge. You are charged with maybe fucking an animal. Okay. I didn't do it.
I mean, class 6 felony, minimum 6 months in prison.
Oh yeah.
6 months in prison is enough to get his ass kicked many, many times.
Easily. Yeah, there's there's no
But,
notes in
I mean,
No one's gonna
probably-
fuck him though.
I
'cause
was just
he's
gonna
got-
say the
he's
same
got
thing.
goat dick.
Nobody's gonna fuck him, just in case. You don't want to get
old
sheep
goat dick.
AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, dogs carry a lot of STDs that humans can't contract unless they have sex with the dogs.
Really?
Yeah, but
Where do you-
dogs have all the STDs. They have a lot of them. But when a human fucks them, they get a lot of STDs that people don't know how to treat quite.
And again,
And
not
then
something
can-
we encourage.
Wait, and then can they spread that to other humans?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Owners beware, STDs among dogs can spread to humans. That's on The Blaze.
That's how monkeys.
Thank you, Mr. Beck.
Let us not forget that monkeys gave us AIDS.
Yes, let us not forget.
Is that actually true?
Oh yeah,
It was a green monkey in the middle of Africa that did it.
It was Monkees, but the band, the Monkees.
Glenn Beck. Oh yeah,
They gave us-
absolutely.
Yeah, ear AIDS.
hey, we're the monkeys. People say we give other people AIDS.
We're not monkeying around.
The B-sides there, the lost album.
Hey, we're the monkeys. People say we give other people AIDS.
Have you guys thought about changing the lyrics just a little bit? What about
Screamed out
producer
the
they had?
You guys want to just tweak that a little? I guess so.
God, Glenn Beck.
Saying.
You guys want to be on TV, huh?
I love it.
Yeah. We give people.
Yeah, this sexually transmitted disease, it's called brucellosis. Or maybe brucellosis.
I wonder
don't
who
know,
gave the disease.
Brucellosis?
Brucellosis.
Oh man.
Yeah, brucellosis. It's actually dogs, they can spread it by licking you.
We have to worry about getting licked by dogs and getting dog STDs?
I think they gotta lick you in your genitals, which is different than your face.
No, you can get a lip STD.
My mouth is on my face.
I thought dogs had clean mouths. What's going
I
on?
thought the whole thing about the dog was that it was a cleaner
It's like
mouth.
100 times cleaner than a
Yeah,
human.
that's why I use dogs to clean my house.
They do eat.
It's a great cleaning service. They're adorable.
Man,
I
this
love
is...
it. We just accept stuff like that. Yeah, dog's mouth, pig's mouth, 100 times cleaner than a human's.
All right.
Did you know that?
I just saw it eating its own shit. Yep, cleaner than a human's.
That's what I've been told, and I say it, and it sounds kitschy.
All right.
Man, this fucking brucellosis has some great names. It's known as Crimean fever, Gibraltar fever, Bang's disease, Malta fever, Maltese fever, or rock fever.
If you get an STD from a Maltese, that's on you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's sad.
That's a tiny fucking dog.
Oh, Malteses are so cute. They're wonderful little creatures, and they love their owner.
I saw the cutest dog in the world this week. They brought it out to, it was in Washington Square Park. It was wearing a little sweater. And then, I'm not even kidding around, a group of like 40 people like gathered around and started taking, there was like.
Yeah, you put the picture on Twitter.
I did.
And you made fun of the dog. You said the
part of it.
ego. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a big ego. He would all sit up all cute and shit. It was a very cute dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
It seemed famous. There was literally 40 people taking
That's
pictures
insane.
of
It
the dog.
was famous.
Yeah?
Yes, absolutely. I recognized the dog.
What dog is it?
It's like a TV dog?
It was a little Pomeranian.
It was a tiny Pomeranian.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
big.
How do you recognize the dog? What do you mean you recognize
He's
the
a
dog?
famous dog.
Is
It's
it
a famous
Boo?
Pomeranian dog.
That
it
wears
Boo?
dresses?
Well, yeah, you can put it'll wear whatever. It's a dog.
It was a Christmas sweater.
Dress it like a stick of butter.
Was
That's
it
what my
Boo?
brother's husband went as. What's that?
Was it Boo, the dog?
It might have been Boo.
I don't know.
It might have been the
I got a
mean
picture
dog.
of it.
Wait,
I'll show
nah,
you.
Boo the dog. Oh, Boo's famous.
Yeah,
Oh,
Boo the
wow.
dog is super famous.
Boo's
yeah.
great.
Let me see a picture
Yeah,
of Boo.
Boo the Pomeranian.
Oh, there you go.
Is that it?
Did you see Boo?
That's it.
That's it. Eddie, you saw Boo. You didn't
saw
say
Boo.
that.
Right now.
You saw Boo, man!
I saw Boo, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And-
a fucking cutest dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say this about Boo. Why is he so cute? He gets the puppy cut. So if you have a Pomeranian, get it the puppy cut.
See, look,
puppy
here's
cuts
the
are
picture.
adorable.
It's got, there's
It just
people
gives it a
everywhere
bigger
just
head.
taking pictures of it.
Yeah.
Boo looks like a stuffed animal. It looks like a, but it's human.
Exactly.
Well, I
That's
mean,
the
it's
whole
alive.
point.
Dude,
It's
that's
not
fucking
human.
Boo, right?
Let me see.
Look at this, Marcus. That's Boo.
Dude, that's Boo.
Show J Fudd. He's a reporter now.
Yes, there was a Boo sighting in Washington Square Park. A number of people around taking pictures. One disgruntled man couldn't help but make fun of the situation because he's broken inside.
But took pictures
But
anyway.
took pictures anyway,
Yeah, Eddie.
and has been talking about it for weeks. It is the highlight of his month.
This is how things start. Eddie's like, 40 people were taking pictures. You took a picture.
Oh, no,
So there's a
I
person-
knew I was contributing. I was
Yeah.
going nuts. I couldn't believe how cute the dog was.
Oh, he's so cute. What's he
It looks
wearing,
like it
J
doesn't-
Fudd?
He's wearing a blue
I tell you what, I
outfit.
saw Yoko Ono moments before it. I could give a fuck.
Who cares? I would rather hear Boo sing over Yoko Ono every single day of the year until I die.
Yeah, I could see Boo breaking up the Beatles, but
Oh, absolutely.
Out of cuteness. Yeah.
If there is a dog that walks into this room that looks like Boo and he comes up in my lap and he doesn't like you holding, the podcast is done.
Yeah.
I'm always choosing the Pomeranian.
And this is known as the Beatles of podcasts, so it would be a perfectly awesome
Yes,
analogy.
we are, John.
And you can find John on Russian television.
You can find Ben on Fox News.
Yeah.
That sounds like some sort of weird, like, fucking punishment.
Yeah. The cheese
But at
plates,
least
we
they-
talked about
But
it.
at least they pay you, right?
Yeah. I have been broken. One of these days.
I mean, you're doing better than this Darlin fella. Not only
Oh,
did
the
he,
dog fucker? I'm doing better than the man who crossed state lines to have sex with a horse?
Horses,
Plant.
sheep.
Thank you.
miniature horses. Miniature horses.
Oh, they're so cute.
I really
I
are.
feel like that's like child
Miniature
molestation.
They're like the
Yes.
midgets of horses.
Yeah, and by the way,
They
this
barely complain when you throw them.
this guy's dog was also seized and is being evaluated for sexual abuse.
I bet, you know what? I bet it's perfectly fine. I bet it's not. It's just, because it was consensual.
This is interesting. So,
I don't
do you
know.
think this makes the dog have a much less likely adoption rate? Like, what? I mean, do you think someone's going to adopt the dog once
It's a
they find
lover.
out? Yeah,
No,
it's tough.
animal
I mean,
lover-
if you have a dog who was raped and then a dog who wasn't, which one are you buying?
I will tell you what, it depends
I'm
on the
not
people.
buying. I'm buying the fine one. I'm
No,
not gonna-
you know what? There's a whole contingency of people there that are buying that rape dog
Yep.
because they're gonna fucking make that dog good. They go to the fucking shelter, they get the most fucked up dog,
Yeah.
and then they feed their ego by making that dog somewhat okay.
Every
That's
time
the
I
whole-
have
I
a
like
friend
that.
come up to me and say, I can't get rid of my motherfucking dog, I'm like, you need to put a sign on there. It says raped. You will spin that dog faster into someone else's home than you could believe.
There's a whole section of the population that will fix a rescued animal in order not to have to work on their ego issues.
They feel bad for the raped dog.
yes.
I've heard of dogs getting very far elected into Senate almost
yeah, is that right?
because they claimed a rape on the dog.
All right, I think we're getting into some dark territory here. We got to
Oh,
be
really,
careful.
Holden? Where'd you hear that? Holden?
John, would you not try to sink our show?
Oh, yeah. We got the Holdenator here.
I
think you
heard
guys are
it
gonna be
on
just
Fox News.
Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it for a second.
You wouldn't doubt
What
that.
are they about? What are they trying to do? Like, what version of America do they see panning out?
Justice for dogs. That's all it's
Can't
about.
trust the station with no Jews. I'll tell you that. It's a TV station. There's no Jews.
On Fox?
Fox News.
It's run by Roger Ailes.
Ailes? That's not a Jewish name.
Rupert Murdoch.
He's not a Jew either.
Who cares?
But he looks old.
I promise you. I
Jews
promise
just look
you.
old.
No one likes the Jewish individuals more than the people at Fox News.
Well, we just need to separate the Israeli state.
Promise. God knows I tried to make fun of one.
You're a great spokesperson.
Ben, why
for them.
can't we separate the Israeli state from the Jewish religion? Why is that all completely?
We're not talking about it right now, Jake Bob. We just did a whole hour and a half.
I was a lot more comfortable with this dog rape conversation the way we're going.
Isn't that interesting?
A lot of dogs get pretty far up the corporate ladder by screaming rape.
I know. Gaza's an open air prison. I'm just saying.
Dogs should be allowed to
I literally have
Dogs
to. I was
want to
like,
fuck humans. Dogs should be allowed to fuck them. We need to figure out some kind of test.
Could I
needs to
charge
be a
rape
test.
on a dog if it tries to hop my leg?
you could.
You can kill a dog
What
easily.
if it did?
That's the reactionary. That's the Fox News take right there. You know what I mean?
You can kill a
Hashtag
dog
Blue
for
Lives Matter. You know what I mean?
It's weird. You can you can't hit it with a hammer, but you can make sure, it gets killed.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't hit anything with a hammer. Just shoot it in the head.
All right. Well, that might be a problem there. But
It's
who
on the
knows?
Louisiana state flag.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that. That is right. Yeah, the little known image of the Louisiana state flag, just a gun to a dog's head. Huh. I like it.
Don't hit it with a hammer. Shoot it in the head. Louisiana.
Don't paw on me. That's great. All right. So the story there. That was that.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move on to witch news.
Let's do that.
It's the day after Halloween. Let us get spooky.
All
do they-
Saints Day.
Day of the Dead.
Wiccans
today?
have big tits.
Yeah, today's
That's my
Day of
thing.
the Dead.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Day of the Dead?
Grandparents.
Dia de la Muerte.
It's also Grandparents' Day.
No, just Day of the Dead.
A Salem, Massachusetts woman who calls herself a witch priestess is taking a self-proclaimed warlock to court over accusations of harassment. Lori Saforza, who runs a Salem witchcraft shop and leads leads a pagan church, filed for court-ordered protection against harassment from Christian Day, whose website calls him the, quote, world's best-known warlock.
I believe it. I mean, I heard of him.
I just like that he's successful, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Making money.
he's the world's best known. Sephora accused Day of harassing her online and over the phone for 3 years. The two will meet in court on Wednesday. Day owns occult shops in Salem and New Orleans, according to his website. His lawyer, though, says he lives in Louisiana. The 75-year-old Sephora accuses Day, 45, of repeatedly calling her late at night from a private number and swearing at her. Sephora, who goes by the business name Lori Bruno, also alleges Day made malicious posts about her on social media.
Well, you've been studying magic lately, Marcus. I mean,
Very
is he trying to?
intensively.
Is this some form of spellery?
It's a nerd fight.
Yeah, this is just a nerd fight. No. If he was trying to do spellery, it would
What
be...
would he be doing to try to destroy her?
He would probably be doing some sort of ritual in private. You don't
Would
want him
coming on pieces of paper be involved?
If he is a chaos magician, then yes, Holden, it would be involved. But more than likely, this man walks the right-hand path.
So wait, there's magicians.
You guys were like legit talking about that subgenre right there, weren't
There's
you?
magicians and there's
Marcus
chaos
loves this
magicians.
What's up?
Magicians, there's chaos magicians.
Oh, yeah, there's right-hand path. There's the Hermetic Order of the Golden
Hey,
Dawn.
I guess we're going
there's
to plug
the
Last Podcast
Yo.
on the Left right now because they just did a how many part series?
2-part. Right-hand path, left-hand path comes out on Wednesday. But yes, Chaos Magic. You can find out all about that. And our third series on magic.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
Also called Coming on Pieces of Paper.
That is involved sometimes.
And then a lot of those two monsters that aren't Ben Kissel on Last Podcast on the Left eat the stuff.
Whoa!
No, you came in here. You went to the bathroom. You don't even know what we're talking about.
No, he
You
knows.
come in
He's
here-
no. He's
You
correct. He's
ate
correct.
cum? You ate-
One time. You guys never ate your own cum?
What? No one. This is right, Eddie. This is why when I come in and I start talking, things happen. Marcus,
You did it for research.
I
right?
settled for paper.
No, I was like a teenager or something, and I was curious. I was like, oh, I wonder what it tastes like. And I was like,
Oh, that's fine.
kind of bread, you
I
know?
drank my own piss before. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go. Amber's, we're on the same page over here. I'm
I
with Amber.
acknowledge that that's fine.
Amber, shoot it in the head. It's great.
Wait, did you say in that story that she's 75 years old? Or I missed
Yeah.
it?
She's
I thought I heard
75. He's 45.
So
weird.
So it's not.
So you tasted it. You didn't have like a spoonful.
No. It was just kind of like a dab and a dunk.
Like, oh,
Did
like
you
a-
feel
like a-
magical?
No, I felt dirty. And
That's the
As you
magic.
should.
That's the left-hand path.
Yeah, that's the path.
because you treated your body like you were creating a Dunkaroo, which was a great treat, but that was sugar.
Was there a kangaroo graham cracker involved?
Marcus, I'm not gonna leave you hanging here. I've tasted my own cum. I'm not a weirdo.
yeah, all you fucking prudes.
Yeah, it was-
Smelled it close up.
Oh yeah,
I may have
Holden's
made
never
a sandwich
drank
a little
bottles.
earlier than I should have.
It smells different than it tastes, surprisingly
Yeah?
enough.
Holden,
yeah.
you've drank bottles of your own cum. Get over
No,
yourself.
I won't admit
Get over
anything.
yourself.
I might run for mayor one day, so I'm not going to say this right now.
Holden only takes his own cum anally.
Let's do it. 2018, Holden McNeely, he's never eaten his own cum. De Blasio, you're on watch.
De Blasio, you're
You've
watch.
been warned. Holden McNeely running solely on the platform that he's never eaten his own cum. You've got my vote. You have my support, and
Honestly-
I'm 100% in your corner.
Honestly, though, I'd probably rather be a mayor of a small town.
Small town, okay.
So I wouldn't have to do much, and I could just kind of cause shenanigans and stuff.
Wait,
Okay.
I want to be a
is-
prankster mayor, you know?
Yeah.
Is your
Oh,
own-
what's your first mayor prank?
First mayor prank, set fire to the churches.
Gotcha! Gotcha! That's a total gotcha move.
Mayor, you just got mayor.
You just got
Arson.
mayored. Never ate my own
Bucket
cum.
of water
Burn,
over
baby,
the door.
burn.
That's mine. Yeah.
Yeah, anyone with the bucket of water over the door as a mayor, which is much nicer than Holden
Over the door.
burning down the churches.
How long are you going to wait until your second prank?
Till my second prank?
Yeah.
Day after.
Day after. And what's that
Yeah.
going to be?
Day after, set fire to the office building.
So you're going to burn the town
I'm
down.
going to burn down the town. I'm going to be called Arkanoids.
The first thing you have to do, though, is change the law that arson instead is called pranking, and then you'll be just fine.
There you go. Exactly.
Especially if you run on a pranking platform.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought he was
tell him.
running on the platform of that he did his own semen.
That's a sub-platform.
Oh, I see.
Let me ask
You
you
gotta
this.
come out with that round 2. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna set this whole town on fire,
okay.
and then step 2, I have never eaten my own cum in order to do that.
Is a political if a political candidate, if you really agree with their opinions and policy ideas, but you know that they guzzle their own cum, is that a deal breaker for you?
There you go.
It's not a deal breaker.
No,
I honestly don't care.
absolutely not. No.
Yeah, that's.
I
good,
would
yeah.
definitely prefer they didn't.
Yeah,
Are
say
they
that.
better at policy because they guzzle their own cum?
Right.
there's special answers.
Wait, Amber, you drink your own piss. What's the story with that?
Yeah, we kind of we all kind of glossed over that one, didn't we?
Fucked up for me. We just left that hanging. Like,
thought that was on purpose.
Oh yeah, Amber, drink your own piss.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
and
We don't need to explore.
right?
Yeah. Marcus goes, right? You never explored? Never experiment with anything?
Jay Fon, is there any chance we can get Roundtable on Russian television?
How could it not be? I mean,
Yeah.
it's made for it.
Right? I
Perfect.
feel like the
You know
people
what I mean?
would love it.
You just gotta assemble an AK-47, then you can get on TV, right?
Yo, you ever watch those Russian children assemble and disassemble those
they're
guns
amazing.
real fast?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
very
baby.
It could.
All right.
All right, so piss.
Yeah, how was piss?
Oh yeah, I just pissed in a mason jar, and I was like, I wonder what it tasted like. I just gotta get
Indoors or outdoors?
It's indoors.
Alone or in front of a bunch of people? What is it? I mean, Jesus Christ. Okay, so what was the
Wait,
experience?
hours ago, weeks ago,
Yeah.
months ago?
How
It
old
was
were
like, when I was like 12, you know.
Oh, you were young.
You
Oh,
piss
you
in
were-
a jar and you taste it. Who knows? Who cares?
Sleepover party?
Huh?
Sleepover party?
No, by myself, alone, always.
Yeah, one time.
Why didn't you just go to the bathroom? Just go to the bathroom.
Yeah, who cares?
How much did you drink? A big sip?
I ate a big sip.
Yeah.
And what did you
It's like
say?
the beginning of fucking Waterworld. We all seen that movie.
yeah.
One of the greatest,
one of the greatest
summer
movies.
blockbusters
By the
of all
way, I'd
time.
rather have my own piss than my own cum.
What the fuck is wrong
I'd
with
much
you?
rather drink my own piss.
Why are you so scared of
Absolutely.
sex, Ed?
What?
Why are you so scared of sex?
I'm not scared of sex.
Ed, would you rather be forced to watch Waterworld for 24 hours straight or take a tiny taste of your cum?
I don't mind. I like Waterworld's fine.
A year of Waterworld.
A year.
I mean,
You have to
eat
watch
my
it.
cum.
Eric, you were saying
Everybody's got a
Every
price.
man has a
Everybody's got a price.
Vladimir Putin's taught you well. Jay Fod. Eric, you're saying?
Oh, I was just saying that drinking your own piss is a choice.
Yeah.
You're right.
That is true. And
point.
by the way, Lester the Molester pointed out piss is sterile, so you're fine.
What does
yeah.
it taste like?
It's very thick.
Really?
Yeah, it was like salty.
Flavored?
Well, it was like thick. It was like a thick thing because also I wasn't drinking a lot of water at the time.
Also, maybe you actually
hydrate.
needed it like Bear does, the Survivor man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Kevin Costner.
yeah,
Were you like partying at 12?
partying? No. It's very nerdy. I was just kind of.
You're like a scientist.
I
Kinda
started
pissing
drinking
and Mason.
alcohol at 12.
Yeah, me too.
And I
Yeah,
ran
yeah.
into, and I was at the veterinarian the other day, and there was a 12-year-old there, and I couldn't believe how young 12 years old is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
nuts to think that that's when we
I was
started
drinking
boozing.
whiskey at 12.
Yeah, I was doing bottles of whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
I had a sip one time, and I didn't like it, and I waited again until I was 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good age to start.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. It's weird to see a 12-year-old alcoholic. You're
It's
just like,
tough.
you don't have a job yet. Why
started-
are you drinking?
Yeah, they're stressed, though. It's tough to be alive.
I started making booze at 13 with a friend of mine.
What was the kind of booze you
a whole other
was,
level. Eric.
It was apple cider. We would take a big jug of apple cider and we'd add baking yeast to it, and then we'd put a balloon on top of it because it would carbonate and the gas would release.
Yeah.
So it would made like, and then we would use cheesecloth to filter out the yeast afterwards. Like over a weekend, it would make really great carbonated hard apple cider.
And may I ask a follow-up? Where were you imprisoned, and what was your cellmate's name? That's exactly how you make prison hooch.
Well, my friend's name was Mickey.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's
Named after the drug, or?
No. I guess Michael now, but like, yeah, good booze.
Is he in the
Get you fucked up?
Oh yeah.
Have you tried
real
it
good.
since?
How do you?
In college, I made it again.
How
Did it
taste?
hold up?
Yeah, it's great.
How do you do it again? You take some vinegar, you put it in a bottle.
No, you.
Amber's
take,
got a project.
You take apple cider, and then we would actually, once we got better at it, heat it up with like brown sugar to get more sugar in there to ferment, and then we
Yeah.
funnel it back into the container. But then once you add baking yeast, which anyone can buy at any age, it would automatically ferment and carbonate like over the weekend, and it was really good.
Really?
If you are young and you are listening to the podcast, we don't endorse that.
Instead, go fucking.
You're speaking for the podcast.
Yeah.
Instead, go fucking animal.
We
Instead,
can't-
go fucking animal.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good
I
point.
endorse it. Get drunk, youngins.
Actually, that Cave Comedy Radio does not endorse the underage.
Get loaded, baby.
But if you're smart enough to figure out how to do the balloon shit, such as Eric did, if you're 12, fucking have a glass. You work for it.
Yeah, if you earn it like that, I feel
Or
like
just dig a
anybody-
little deeper and make meth. There's only a few more steps.
Yeah, exactly.
Or put a nail through a frog's head.
You can do a whole series of things.
Or you can crucify a frog to signal the ending of the second aeon.
That's what you
Oh,
did?
is that
why you hate frogs?
Oh, I've got a whole bunch of reasons for hating frogs. They haunt me.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yep. No, frogs are interesting characters. All right. So,
What?
they are.
You're being PC about frogs now?
I am. I'm very politically correct. I'm king political correctness.
Here at Cave Comedy Radio, we support frogs. We're not.
Absolutely
we don't have
not.
an anti-frog agenda.
Absolutely no. We are firmly anti-toad.
Don't speak for the podcast.
Frogs are fine. I'm not speaking for the podcast. I'm speaking for Cave Comedy Radio as station manager.
Yikes, all right.
Oh, we just threw the SM out.
Yeah, threw the SM out there.
As long as
Wait,
I'm-
do you hate frogs or do you not hate frogs?
I hate
hate
toads. Frogs I'm okay with.
What's the difference?
Toads are bumpy and nasty and fucking. They're big and they're just fucking awful creatures.
Toads are shitheads and frogs are cool kids.
There you go.
Toads will bite you, man.
Yeah, toads.
Marcus.
They have teeth?
Marcus.
No, they'll bite.
What happened with toads, Marcus?
I spent a lot of time killing them as a child.
Me too. Right.
So
now you
he was
hate
just
them?
mean
What are you,
to
a
them.
turkey?
He's like a Vietnam veteran. How they talk about Asians and the Japanese and the North Koreans.
When I was
And now
in-
you resent them for how they make you feel bad about how you killed them?
I resent them because they started haunting me after I ate frog legs. See, I've eaten frog legs on 3 separate occasions.
Oh, they're great.
And on-
Delicious.
I know, they're delicious. I love them. But on 3 separate occasions, I've eaten frog legs, and all 3 times I woke up in the middle of the night having horrible frog hallucinations.
because you killed all those toads as a child.
Possibly.
I killed toads as a child as well.
In college,
College? Whoa.
I went back. I visited my dad. He got a cat. The cat started coughing up a hairball, I thought. It coughed up the still living front half of a toad that was dragging itself across the floor like wounded vet style.
You should have drawn a little finish line, like 6 inches in front of it.
I had to
Take a picture.
I had to take it out to the driveway and smash it with a rock while crying.
Oh, Eric, you're a
Killing
good man.
toads. Killing toads.
Fuck.
You're a sweet guy.
And Marcus, I want you to think about that as you fall asleep tonight.
Isn't that interesting? So the toad survived inside of your cat's
Yeah,
stomach, almost
for a
like what
moment.
is it? The whale.
Frogs can survive through quite a bit.
Well, there's the biblical story, the whale. Who was it with
Jonah.
the whale? Jonah and the whale. So this frog was sort of a Jonah type character.
Yeah.
Well, is it them surviving or is it just its neurons flashing and it keeps moving?
Yeah, that's the thing. It could just be the muscle reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
didn't
if
have
it's
eyes at that point.
I think if it's actually dragging itself, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if it's just convulsing,
No, it
then
was
yeah.
moving. It was pulling.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember back in college, one time I was getting my hair cut in the backyard, as you do in Florida.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of squirrels getting tossed out of a tree by a possum. A bunch of baby squirrels. And
A possum was tossing them out?
like a fucking piece of shit. I hate possums.
I hate possums.
Literally,
Really?
like picking up a squirrel with its stupid possum hands and throwing it on the
hate 'em.
ground like a piece of shit.
I hate
It was literally what the possum was doing. And then we saw after 2, we're like, what the fuck's falling out of the tree? And then we see the possum throw a squirrel and then threw 2 more. And then and then fucking we had to go, like, we go and the squirrels are all kind of living still, and it was a fucking nightmare. And then me and my buddy Byron, we had to like draw straws to see who would have to kill the squirrels. Because we killed him with a dumbbell. He ended up killing him. I won the straw pulling.
So the raccoon,
Possum.
the possum
Possum.
threw it from the trees, and then you animals finished off the squirrels.
They were
They were
They were
dead.
toast, man.
They're cut out
They
the
were
pain.
babies too.
Mercy killing.
Yeah. 25-pound dumbbell.
What is the story with possums? What's their fucking?
Why are they such pricks?
What's their fucking story?
I thought
like
the possum
cats.
was a good creature.
No.
It's the garbage collector.
Absolutely not.
No.
You know, I never knew they were also
You
called
cannot say that on
opossums.
Cave Comedy Radio.
I don't know. I'm pro possum.
Yeah, no.
I broke my
Possum.
chair though. I got to get a new chair.
We're pretty
You
indifferent.
deserve it, possum lover.
We're pretty indifferent as far as possums go
I
here.
never
at
knew
Cave Comedy
opossum was
Radio.
an option for what they're called.
Yeah, but you're actually supposed to call them opossum.
That's
Opossum is the proper word.
I resent that they have an O apostrophe and I have an O apostrophe in my name too.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough way to live your life, Johnny.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Actually, there is no apostrophe.
Never mind.
It's
take
just
it back.
it's just a possum.
a possum. Yeah.
Opossum.
Opossum.
Damn.
Yeah. Fuck you, possums.
Oh,
time-
what do you guys think? Chris Codina in the chat, he said possums are fine. Raccoons are monsters.
They are.
Oh, but raccoons are
cute.
They got like little human hands. Don't they have thumbs?
They got, and they
They
got
can
little
fire little
pouches.
guns.
They're marsupials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
And they
raccoons?
steal stuff and they look like old timey robbers. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
One time my mom was like, she always killed fish in front of me. And
Just cause?
Not to eat or anything.
Yeah, not to eat. It's just like,
no, we're gonna eat him. We're gonna eat him. And we're like, she killed it, and I would keep flopping around and shit. And then she killed the fish and told me what it meant to be a gay man. And I watched the fish die and crumble in front of me, and her just being like, "It's just when two men have intercourse." And I saw like the fish's eye bleep up and down, and like its body.
Interesting
what?
story.
okay, so
That's an interesting
so
story.
wait, so who is what is
My brother was gay. He just came out of the closet.
right. But what is the metaphor? Is the gay sex the dying of the fish?
She needed to kill something when she found out her son was gay.
Yeah.
Wait, but she was like, "Look, this painful, terrible thing that's happening is what happens if you're gay in hell."
No, I'd always seen it. It's just one day she explained like what what gay people
She
were.
slapped it against the counter. Is that how she killed it?
She would just cut his head off right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so she's
Much
telling
like
you?
the gays
oh,
do.
she's telling you this separately while killing.
Yeah, just
oh,
like
she wasn't
totally
using it as like a
No.
example.
Oh,
Okay.
so she's doing it like a film, where she's like, if you know what the gays are.
And that's what they do in John F. O'Donnell's Mother Russia to the gays.
Okay, in BillO'Reilly.comville, where fucking Ben Kissel is living, where he's got one finger up Hannity's ass, and then he's jerking off Kennedy with his right hand. You know what I mean?
She's jerking off. I mean, okay, all right.
Schlicking out, let's say.
Let me ask you this, Amber. Did your mom's like vitriolic anti-gay rhetoric ever get into your brain and like fuck with you?
No, I love gays, but she's come to terms with loving gays. But at the beginning, it was difficult for
It's
her.
difficult. It's a bad South. We came out of.
Yeah.
Good God.
It's a dirty, filthy, stinking, rotten South. that
If
we all
my
came out
kid
of.
came out as gay, I would just be so happy he's not Holden. You
That's
know?
the thing.
Like,
That is
what
true.
a curse.
That's the thing. They'll never be me.
No,
They'll never be
Oh
me.
no, my
You hear
son
that,
came
gay
out
people?
Holden.
That's the most encouraging thing we could possibly say. You'll never be Holden.
That's the thing, and I can never go home and be like, "Mom, Dad, I'm not me anymore." They'll never be able to say that.
What is it about having to be heterosexual that makes Holden Holden?
What is it about being heterosexual?
Yeah, because a Holden can't be gay.
no,
Stems
no,
from mommy.
no.
Yeah.
I'd get him. I'd make him shoot too hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that I would have dynamic abilities,
Right.
And I don't.
Only a
think,
woman could take the shoot of a Holden.
Please
No, but he's saying that he would be able to make the men shoot
make the men shoot
too hard.
with a look in their eyes. That's the thing.
What's
the thing?
Just too good.
I'm good. I'd be really good at clubbing if I were gay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very good clubber.
Clubbing as in going out late at night or killing
destroying
fish?
seals. I'd be destroying seals' brains.
All right, Marcus.
Because I would be gay and like in a different country. I'd be gay. Where do they club seals?
Alaska.
Yeah, I'd be a
Alaska.
gay Eskimo.
What if
you
you're
know?
like, hey, you want to go clubbing to like a young boy, and then you bought a flight to Alaska?
You're like,
That'd be kind
you're
of
not
fun.
dressed appropriately for this at all.
A fun serial killer that would make.
Yeah. All right, so should we do another news story?
Yeah, let's do one more. A 55-year-old Danish man was sentenced to 7 years in prison on Wednesday for ending his older brother's life by shoving potatoes down his throat.
Wow.
Oof.
A drunken fight between two brothers in northern Jutland left the elder brother.
Not a real place.
Where is this? Is it America?
Is in I guess the Netherlands. That's where the Danes are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, northern Jutland.
Only 600,000 people speak Danish.
You guys ever, as a
That's a lot of
comedian,
people.
know you're not supposed to do it because the podcast has moved on, but you have like a perfect joke for
Do
like the
it.
button from the thing before it, you have to do it and interrupt Marcus?
Yeah,
You
do
gotta
it.
do it.
Do it
Okay,
now.
cool.
Have fun. I'll just edit it out later.
All right, perfect. Holden, when you're going to take the young boy clubbing, you can be like, oh, we're going to go clubbing. What kind of music are they going to play? Oh, they're going to play Seal. Boom. You know what I mean? It's
That
the
was
baby
it?
Seal. That was it.
from the-
That
Oh,
was
no,
it.
we got to edit
was
that
it.
out.
That
has to be edited out.
I'm going to leave it in as punishment.
Holy Lord.
Here's the
The whole
thing.
thing's falling apart.
Here's the
What's
thing.
wrong with you?
Here's the
Why are
thing.
you trying to take down America,
Here's the
J-Fon?
thing. Here's the thing. You're doing more damage to America by contributing to this establishment bullshit media than I can ever
November
possibly do.
11th, they'll
I
be
care
on
about
Fox
my
News'
country.
Red Eye.
I care
November
about my country.
21st, I'll be on
November-
Greg Gutfeld's show.
November 20th, I'll be at Caroline's Live with the entire Redacted tonight.
Oh,
Anyway.
my goodness.
Anyway, I couldn't focus
I
on the
love
next
watching
story.
two evil
I could-
people fight.
What did he say? Two what?
Evil people, he said.
Evil,
Evil, yeah.
please.
He called us
We're
evil.
full of I'm full of compassion and love. All I know.
There is
I'm
nothing more
living in a
evil
very-
than the man who believes he is doing good.
All right, let's move on.
I
So
hope you have a fucking toad nightmare tonight, you piece of shit. Go drink your own piss, Amber.
don't wish it, J-Fon. Don't wish it upon Marcus. He will have one.
That's the thing. Hitler was like, I'm nailing this.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
All right.
Dude, Sean Perlman Hitler joke, best thing I've ever heard in my life. He goes, did you guys know that Hitler was an artist? Oh, and also he painted.
Funny Russian television bit.
You're on Fox News, dude. I would rather fucking be on Pol Pot TV. I mean, get the fuck
Well,
in
you
your
are on
fucking
Pol
career.
Pot TV, so you're living
on
the
fucking,
dream.
You're on fucking Pol Pot TV.
God. No,
You're on Pol Pot TV.
no, you are.
You're on Pol Pot TV.
Last is right.
Pol Pot TV.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. We're not playing your reindeer games, then. Don't separate us. No, okay, so we're in the
Okay,
middle
anyway,
of a
so the
news
story. I was right.
Oh, yeah.
Pol Pot TV.
Oh, Eddie, come on now. It's a huge credit.
55-year-old Danish man killed his brother, shoving potatoes down his throat. They were in northern Jutland. The drunken fight between two brothers left the elder brother dead and the younger one facing 7 years behind bars. Local newspaper Nerdjysk reported that the 55-year-old younger brother was acquitted of manslaughter but found guilty of violence-causing death for a fight that occurred in November of last year.
Isn't that murder?
Guilty of a violence-causing death?
Guilty of violence causing death? Isn't that murder?
We call it second-degree murder here in the United States.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
was this again? Netherlands?
This is in the Netherlands. Yeah.
You were just trying to fight him. You weren't trying to kill him.
I
But
see.
he died.
I see.
Oh,
Okay.
your hands are too big and stupid. You hit him.
Right. Well, but you know that does happen. You hear stories where somebody will get into a fist fight and the guy has a concussion, or
Or
something
like
that,
Nicolas Cage in Con Air.
Yeah.
He went away, but he got into a fight, but it was in the Netherlands. It would have been violence of causing death for a fight.
Okay.
Manslaughter, it's pretty much another way of saying manslaughter.
Right.
Pretty much. But he got 7 years. But in the incident, both men had been drinking when a fight broke out. Prosecutors said that the younger man killed his 57-year-old brother by strangling him and shoving potatoes down his throat.
Ooh.
How many potatoes?
Yeah, and what size? Man, a
think
big
it just
potato
takes
or little?
one.
Yeah.
Like red potatoes?
But plural. I'm
Yeah,
impressed.
it keeps going plural on this.
That
So-
has to be frustrating to shove potatoes down a man's throat, but he keeps eating them.
Yeah.
Why won't you die?
Or was this mostly strangling and then a little potato was involved? You
I
know what
feel
mean?
like that's the case.
I think so. The younger brother also reportedly punched the elder repeatedly in the head and neck. The 55-year-old called after an ambulance. The 55-year-old called an ambulance to say that his brother was lying unconscious in their shared house, and rescue personnel arrived to find the elder dead with a potato lodged in his windpipe.
57 and 55 doesn't necessarily, you don't need elder and not elder. Just brothers is fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I see what you're
They're
saying.
just finding a clever way to write the story to say like, oh, the elder and the younger instead of saying
57,
55.
55. I mean, come
And they're living together, so life isn't good.
No,
Definitely a
The guy
divorce.
won't eat his
They got-
potatoes. He makes potatoes every night. He's like, I don't like potatoes.
Yeah.
Everyone likes potatoes. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
And he's
I work hard
jamming
for
it
these
down his throat.
potatoes. Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly,
What do you think, Holden? What do you think the origin was? What was the potato fight specifically?
I think one of them was a green man, and the other one was a red man. And he was like, I think all men should be red. And the green man said, I think all men should be green.
It's an allegory for racism in America, Ben. And
hate
if you
it.
don't want to accept this, then I'm going to have to sing it to the world, all right?
Well, then sing it.
All right. Red man, green man, you can't believe the man. It's an allegory for racism.
Oh, God.
Eat your potatoes.
If I could
Eat
have
your
it-
potatoes.
Were they Irish?
No, they were Dutch. Dutch. God damn it! How many times do we have to say where they are from? They're Dutch. They're from the Netherlands.
They weren't firemen.
You don't read Nerd and Geist magazine, man? Get
So
your
a
shit
younger-
together.
Did it say 2 police officers throw potatoes at each other? No.
No.
It's happened in Dutchland.
That's the Irish taser. Yeah. Just throw a potato at him.
Baked potatoes. It's
Yeah,
hot.
why not? So a younger brother killed an older brother by shoving potatoes down his
Oh, well,
throat.
then
And
he won.
And I do have the count. 2 potatoes.
2 potatoes.
Potatoes?
Potato, 2 potatoes.
And I bet he's going to get a lesser prison sentence than a nonviolent drug offense in America. What the fuck does Fox News know about that?
A lot, as a matter of fact.
Quite
I'm
a-
addressing that issue on Red Eye, November 11th. And then, of course, the Greg Gutfeld Show on November 21st.
And November 11th is also when you can rent Trainwreck on Apple TV. I don't know why I'm plugging it, but I'm doing it.
And you can watch
11,
Redacted tonight on YouTube anytime you want.
Okay, great.
.com/redacted.
I believe it is a $6 subscription to watch. So just so you know.
Well, the defendant, the guy who allegedly killed his brother, he said in court that his brother had either gotten 2 potatoes stuck in his throat by accident or had attempted to kill himself as a result of the fight.
Via potato.
Via potato suffocation.
Self-suffocation with potato.
You should be allowed to kill your brother,
Potato
though, right?
side.
Yeah, you
Why
should.
is the government, why is the
I
state...
think,
why-
I think you can't murder him, but if you fight him to death, it should be fine.
I agree.
Yeah, I think
okay,
so,
I
too.
agree.
Cain and Abel law.
Yeah.
So that was murder.
No, we'll call it the Cain and Abel law, though.
Yeah,
no,
that-
they were fighting. Cain was fighting with Abel. They both wanted to bang
he
their mother.
smashed a rock on his head.
Yeah, he smashed a rock on his head because Cain gave fruit and Abel gave sheep. God liked the sheep more. Cain got jealous, smashed him in the rock.
Oh,
You're telling me that's not a fight?
God.
Yeah, no, but if you punch your brother in the face and he falls in the corner and his head hits a coffee table, you should be able to be fine.
By the way,
Yeah.
the entire world, if you do take Genesis, if you take Genesis
Marcus.
literally,
Yeah.
we are all products of unbelievable amounts of incest.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
first with Adam and Eve, and then again with Noah and his various dealings.
And
So-
God knows what our Arpaio would say with Noah when he goes and has a fun escapade with one of those cows he had on the ark.
Christ.
Yeah.
So what's up with this? Like God liked the sheep more than he liked fruit. I
Why-
like fruit.
Well,
Yeah, I know you like fruit, but would you rather have a piece of fruit or a nice lamb chop?
To fuck.
But
he
yeah,
was fucking the sheep.
You ever had shawarma?
you should also be thankful that somebody gave you something. What the fuck is up with God? That he's like, it's like coming to a house party and you're like, I brought some hummus, and the host is like, you should have brought hummus with garlic on it.
They
You're like,
probably
well,
should have,
Fuck
yeah.
you.
Yeah. I
Noah
mean,
couldn't have had all the animals in the world on his boat because fish.
You're an idiot, Ed. I just don't even care anymore. No, you're not. You're not an idiot. That was a joke. All right.
Ed just fucking tore it all to pieces, man. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, no one's heard of fish bowl, Ed.
All the
No one's heard of a fucking aquarium,
out
Ed.
the window.
All the Bible's just burnt on the earth.
Revolution of consciousness is upon us, man.
It's
You did
been-
I don't know. I just like to ask questions.
That's a good point.
Just like to ask the question.
All right, so the
Yeah, but
brother's
fuck
dead.
God for turning Cain and Abel against each other via sheep and fruit. You know what I mean? He's the asshole.
They're
Good
both
point.
giving
They're
you
trying to
gifts.
impress him. They clearly want to impress
Oh,
him.
God
He's
did
the
so
same
much
guy.
fucked up shit. Yeah, it's the same dude that made what's his name, Job, just fuck up his entire life just so he could prove that Job still loved him.
And he makes gay people.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay, so anyway, we have to get to a segment here. I know it's tough to tell because you are paid by a man who imprisons gays.
Who? Roger Ailes?
Vladimir Putin.
I'm paid by TNR Productions. It's a completely different entity.
It doesn't matter. So God gave rock and roll to us, according to Gene Simmons from Kiss, and that's the most important thing.
And according to Neil Young, it's never going to die.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, should we do a segment?
Let's go with a segment from McNeely.
Hey, happy birthday to me. Nope. Not me, my girlfriend. It's Lexi's birthday. This Saturday, November 7th. November 11th when you can rent Trainwreck. November 7th. So you can't get her that because I'm going to do that when it's available for rent. I'm only going to pay $6. I'm not going to buy it for $20 on Apple TV, which is very good to get. I believe an Apple TV box goes around $50. Mm-hmm. I support that. So
you support Apple.
I love Apple products.
They need the help.
Very good to me. Very good to me. Down with Windows. Boo Windows. So anywho.
It's good to have a cause, you know.
Yeah, fuck Windows. Fuck Windows should be raped.
They're doing so terrible there, Apple. They're not a huge
corporation.
What kind of Windows and how would you do it?
Abstract. It's an abstract concept. It's like Picasso would paint a picture of it.
It's an abstract.
Some people say the eyes are the windows of the soul.
The segment is we're getting her a gift. I don't know what to get her. I'm a bad boyfriend. I need friends to help me get her a gift. All right, you got to come up with a gift that you're gonna get her.
Oh,
all right,
I got
I'm
something.
gonna get her.
I got something, but it's like a legit thing.
We're not gonna start with you. We're gonna, I think, start right here with J Fudd. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, man. Clearly.
Let's do it.
You get her a whole bunch of different types of like liquids and substances, right? Like all different textures. Maybe some Jello type stuff. Maybe like a pudding option. All sorts of stuff.
Edible things.
Edible things or not edible. Mud, whatever, right?
Okay.
And then all you do is you bring them all into the house, right? And she sees all these barrels of mud and stuff. And then she's like, "What is this?" You go, "Oh, you got to come outside and see." And then you just have a kiddie pool out there and let her just do whatever she wants.
Oh,
that's kind of nice.
That's kind of fun. So kiddie pool is going to set me back a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say a $20 YouTube subscription to Redacted Tonight because you have to pay $20 to watch the show.
Interesting.
Why you big up an Apple and then like making people think it's harder to watch my show, which there's no subscription for that show. But you should subscribe.
You have to click like 3 links just to get to it. Ben, what do we go with?
Hold it. Can I ask a question real quick?
Yes.
How much money are we spending? What's the money? What are we tapped out at? What's the budget?
You know what? I'm gonna say sky's the limit. It's not, but it's not about the. You know, if you just say, "Oh, give her a bunch of diamonds," Lexi's not like that. She wants thought. She wants consideration.
$50 is better than $20, and it changes what I can.
Okay,
can
I'm gonna set the limit at $250.
Okay,
which is the price of a Wii U, but I already know she won't let me get that for her.
What about because that would be for you?
Because that would be for us.
What about a sword? I'm going to change mine to sword. Just get her a sword.
Get her a sword.
Yeah.
Can I set the sword on fire?
Of course.
Yes.
You can set the sword on fire.
Fantastic.
Get her a sword and then a reason to have a sword.
My gift would be a gift that keeps on giving. It's actually free. You get a different apartment and you move out and you never talk to her again.
Priceless.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. Her life will be great, and she'll find somebody who was unredacted tonight.
I'll fuck your girlfriend for her birthday.
So it's
charge $250.
Oh no, it's free. Oh god damn it! All right, $250. $250 it is for J Fudd.
50 more than I usually charge.
What a gift! What a gift I've given her.
How long have you been together?
You asked that ominously, but I will answer 4 years.
4 years.
4 whole years.
Okay.
I should know her better at this point to get her a gift
I'm going to
myself.
stick to the sword thing. 4 years close to 5, that'd be wood. A wooden sword. Whittle it. It's not that hard.
Into a shiv sort of situation.
Yes. 4 years, that's the year of the shiv.
What Chinese restaurant have you been reading? What menu? Placement have you been reading?
Enjoy.
I like that you said give her a reason to have the sword. So I'm gonna also say, because I think what I should do is hire a guy to pretend to be a ninja and come in and like wake her up in the middle of the night and threaten her, and then jump out of the window real fast, right?
That's exactly what Woody Harrelson's character did in Kingpin, so he didn't have to pay rent.
Yeah. So then it's like she thinks she needs the sword to protect herself from sort of the ninja figure.
And she has to sleep next to the sword. I like that.
Yeah.
Is there some way you can do that same scenario, but with the Nintendo Wii?
Oh, a Wii U.
Wii U.
So it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's better.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to pitch a few.
Nerds, I don't fucking know.
You said a $250 limit. I'm going to
Yes.
pitch a couple things to go in the $250.
Can't be a Wii U.
But
can't be
can't
Mario
be
Maker.
no. I would pitch, and this is legit, but I would pitch, there's some company called like Food World, I don't know, but you pay $100, and then every month she will get snacks sent to you guys from around the world that you can't get in like a bodega in New York or whatever, like some real legit snacks. I forget the fucking website. But she can get that. And I would both
I think
say
it's giverfuckers.
giverfuckers.com.
Snack of the month club.
That, and you should also both of you go to the Russian bathhouse and both get a massage and go in the steam room and spend a whole day, have a cocktail or two, take her out, because that's a good time for both of you, and like it's great. And also give her AIDS. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is free.
Then I can help
Which
her
is free.
through that.
Yeah. So I'm saying the Wii World, the snacks around the world every month for the rest of the for the year.
Okay.
She gets snacks around the world, brush and bathhouse one day, and AIDS.
Okay.
That's it.
That's
Gotcha.
a good birthday.
I love it.
What a gift. What
I love
a
it.
gift.
That's a
Ed,
good birthday.
It cannot be Metal Gear 5. I already have that for myself. So if she wanted to play that, she could, but she doesn't. For some
Yeah,
reason.
she doesn't want to play.
You guys are in a good relationship, and like I think the fact that you want to show commitment. You know,
Our
at this
relationship is
point.
7.5
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of 10.
Yeah, so, but at this point, though, after 4 years, you're living together. It's shit get off the pot, you know. So it's so you want to show that you want to stay with her. You think you
No, he's making an analogy for marriage.
Don't take a shit and get off the pot and just show her the
take
shit.
a shit or dump her. Either way, there's some dumping. And what I want you to do is you gotta make an investment for the future. And I don't think we should get a dog or anything like that. What I think we should get is a big old freezer.
She loves dogs.
Like we get a freezer. We're gonna get a big old freezer, and we're gonna get a whole bunch of dead dogs, and we're gonna put them in the freezer. Dead dogs
You
much
have
cheaper.
no idea how much she hates that.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
It's got to be really good
no
here.
idea how much she will hate that, but keep going.
She sounds like a weirdo to
She
me.
loves dogs.
She does love dogs.
She does not like
Freezer,
dead
a
dogs.
whole bunch of dead dogs.
I talked to Lexi solely
Well, you
about
get so many
dogs.
more dead
Yeah.
dogs. You can get live dogs for $250, or I'd get live ones. But
Let him freeze to death.
This might be the worst you've ever done, Ed.
I am fucking so down with this, man.
I'm playing a Marcus.
It's not.
It's for Holden.
I don't choose.
Marcus has
Oh, you
to
don't
actually
choose?
say something.
Yeah.
All right, well then you get all the dead dogs. You put them in the freezer.
What happens next, man?
You call the cops on the guy who killed all the dogs, and you capture a dog killer for her.
Oh my God! All right. Well, it was an attempt at speaking.
Wait. You frame
call
a
the
guy?
cops on myself.
Some people like a gift that is made for them, rather than something that is bought.
You just proposed a freezer full of dead dogs.
Like a macaroni necklace.
But Ed, wait. You break into somebody's house and put it in their freezer?
No. You got to get the freezer too.
There's maybe one thing that would
but I
make
mean-
Lexi leave me forever.
What?
It would be a freezer full of dead dogs.
You don't understand.
It would be a freezer full of one dead dog.
It's the evidence. You can't get rid of the evidence, or the dog killer's gonna walk free.
Plus, I put a half a dog in the freezer,
but I
and I would
don't
argue
understand.
that freezer was full
are
of a dog.
She was a
dead.
dog murderer for Lexi's birthday.
Wait, I don't understand.
But if
He puts the dogs in his own freezer? We have to frame somebody.
Well, no. The person he buys them from, he just turns them into the cops. He wears a wire.
But he's the one who bought the
It's a
goddamn
good
dogs.
plot for a fucking thriller or something.
It's not a good plot for a thriller.
Yeah, dead dog boy, man.
If you
How
have
does he
a
find the
part
guy that has
three,
the dead dogs? I don't understand that.
you hire somebody to kill dogs.
Enough is enough.
Enough is a rough. Enough is a rough, you big
Was that
fat
all
piece
about
of
enough
shit.
is a rough? Was that all? Is this all been this whole night?
Oh,
it's
my
been about
God.
enough is a rough, Ed? Is that why you told me to come in here?
And you
Has this
can-
all been about
all
enough is a
right.
rough?
All right.
I can't handle that. I can't live in a world where it's all been about enough is a rough.
I can.
Fuck you, man.
It's
like
all
that
been
world.
a plug. It's all been a plug for Russian television. Before we
my
dash
God.
it tonight is a great new reality show called Enough is a Rough.
Enough is a rough. Okay.
Check it out. It's the lead into Lee
Okay.
Camp show.
Enough
Jay
is a
Buzz
rough.
the king.
Okay, enough is a rough with this fucking like RT America thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Clearly, you're hemorrhaging guilt for the
Enough.
fact that you. What do you hooked up with Kennedy, man?
No, I never. Jesus Christ! Enough is a
Rough.
Marcus.
All right,
Marcus,
Marcus,
what are
you're-
we
This all
doing?
been about enough is a rough.
A rare situation. Marcus also has to give his submission. Honestly, all you have to say is new Chihuahua or baby boy or girl.
What is your loofah situation at home?
We have one. I do not use it. I like soap right on the hand. Mm-hmm. I like it all natural.
No bar soap or liquid soap?
She likes to get me soaps. On my first birthday, she got me a bag of personal hygiene products. That is not a joke.
No, it's a really sad. It's a sad statement about your hygiene.
Yeah, it's a suggestion.
That is the female
Facial
equivalent. That is honestly the female
soaps.
equivalent of you getting her a
It's
Wii
like,
U.
use this or I'm leaving you.
Right, exactly. And they're good.
hilarious.
So I've got an exfoliant like kind of thing that I use on my face now. I've got a different kind of. We have a big jug with the spray thing of just like the normal soap. I'm putting so many soaps on myself at this point. You might as well change my name to Soap Fucker.
Might as well.
But that's not why we're here, Marcus. We're here for you to give me the fucking idea for a good gift. And right now the ideas have been so piss poor.
My idea is the best lever.
Wooden sword is on the top right now. Beat wooden sword.
I got big bucket of snakes.
She hates snakes.
All right, the whole
She
thing's done.
absolutely hates snakes.
Enough is a rough.
Enough is rough.
Right.
A wooden sword won.
Wait. Enough
Eric,
is
you won.
Wait,
That's
wait,
fucking
no, I have
insane.
this story. Wait. Enough is a rough. Do I get to fuck her, or is that still part of it? $250.
Still part of it, yeah. Holden leaves the ship.
Bergstrom somehow gets it.
Thank God.
Snakes and dead dogs, maybe the two worst things she hates the most.
You're stopping the man who kills the dog.
She'll figure it out, Ed.
It's a bucket of snakes.
What about my kiddie pool, ladies' choice of liquid? I mean, fuck.
If she
I say
sees a
pudding.
picture of a fake snake, she freaks out.
All
Marcus.
right. Well, we
I
all
rested
agree.
on some pudding once, and I saw somebody do a flash, and this was in the early 2000s. So I don't know where this
Pre
fucker
9/11 or post 9/11?
is. Pre 9/11.
So it's what must be done.
That's some early 2000s.
Very early 2000s.
We're out of this.
All right. So
Early 2000 it has to be 2000 or 2001, right before September. Up until
well, yeah,
September,
you had about
it's only-
18 months.
it's
You had
still
about
like a
18
year and a
months there,
half.
19
That's
months.
18 months.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So anyway, leave her. She should leave you. Anyway, so exciting. So that's been this episode of the Roundtable of
Congratulations,
Gentlemen. Eric Bergstrom's the
Oh,
big winner.
thank
Eric,
you.
big speech.
Eric.
Oh, well, what do I get?
Nothing. I mean,
No,
it's
no,
literally.
perfect.
Yeah.
Big speech. Congratulations on her birthday and being together. And give her back the soap she gave you, maybe. I don't know.
That's a good idea, Eric. And then call Holden.
Or get her a
fat.
new loofah.
Yeah.
She likes his Epsom salt baths.
Eric Bergstrom, how fat is Holden?
Oh, very, very fat.
All right.
Larger, loving
Wonder.
life, though.
All right, Amber Nelson. Find Amber Nelson on Twitter at Amber Smelson.
Fuck yeah.
And anything you want to plug?
I got Amber Smelson on a fucking website. I bought the domain name. It was not taken yet. I don't know
believe
why.
that.
Can't believe it.
I met someone with the last name Smelson. Yeah, Alex.
No.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Smelson?
Yeah, Smelson. His last name's Smelson.
I
Aren't
gotta
last
murder
names
him.
originated by like a former occupation that the grandfather had or something like that? Was there a Smelson? I mean, that sounds like the son of smell. The son. I mean, that seems like
I
the
got
man's
something-
job was to maybe be a sommelier.
Sounds like a Jew.
Someone who smacks.
I got something to plug your fucking mom.
Yeah.
What do you have to plug my mom, Holden? My loving mother, who has been married for 30 years.
It's in there.
You got
your
Holden
6959 on the PlayStation.
With a capital 6.
Find Ed Larson on Twitter at EddieTunes_. You're doing very well on Twitter, and you can see
Doing
Boo.
anything on it.
You're doing very well on Twitter. Yeah,
One tweet a week I'm averaging.
That's
One
well,
tweet?
Consistent.
Do a little bit more than that. Then.
Because you're working, that's why.
I don't like doing it.
Just to tweet, just send it out.
No.
It's just texting to the world.
No, I'm with you. Just wait till there's something strong and then put it out.
It's just a text to the world.
His fingers are
I
too
sent
fat
out
for
the
the modern
dog.
cell
Turns
phone.
out I'm right, man.
Boo is a great dog.
Boo's a fucking superstar, and I'm lucky to be here in its presence.
Okay,
I can't
follow
believe you
Marcus.
sell Boo.
It's greatest because like we were there. I was there with Jeff, and no one gave a fuck that he was there. And everyone was like, "Paying attention to Boo, the
That's
cute
fucking
dog."
hilarious.
If you have a Pomeranian, give it a puppy cut. Puppy cuts are the cutest of all the cuts. All right, so Marcus Parks, you can be found at Marcus Parks on Twitter.
And I also have to say, I just saw today there's been an @Holden_McNeely created on Twitter.
Really?
It was just created 7 hours
and there's
ago.
a Julia John
69.
JON69.
I
That's
need
not
to do-
you, right?
Yeah, and that's not me. I'm going to set that Twitter up tomorrow.
Are you?
I said I'd do it last week, so I guess I got to do it.
November 1st. You can still do it tonight and not miss your deadline.
Nah, I'm going to go home. I'm going to eat. I'm going to chill with my girl. I'm not setting up any fucking
Julia
shit.
John 69
What are you
coming
gonna
at
eat?
you tomorrow on Twitter.
She's making chicken and veggies.
Chicken and veggies.
She is so desperate for you to lose weight. So desperate. That's great. And J Fudd, honestly, where can people find you?
On Twitter, it's @TheRealJFod, JFOD, and yeah, every Friday night, Redacted Tonight. You can watch it on YouTube, youtube.com/Redacted Tonight, November 20th.
Bit of a subscription situation.
Stop it!
It's not as no.
How do we have a
All
subscription?
honesty, we've had a great had a great roundtable with J Fudd. Support that show, and we all agree. Put it into your arsenal of information.
First month's free if you fill out a survey.
That's right. No, you'll pick up new pieces of information when you watch it. And Bergstrom, where are you at?
Just Twitter handle Eric_Bergstrom.
Rock and roll.
Perfect. How's the
Okay.
cancer going?
Oh, real bloated with cancer.
Awesome. Great. Love it. I'm at Ben Kissel. Marcus Parks is at Marcus Parks on Twitter. And then we got the Facebook group there, Roundtable of Gentlemen.
Oh, Wednesday. We got the Come On Down the Creek in the Cave. We're doing a show for Eric.
Yeah,
That's right.
I actually do have cancer.
Yeah, no. That was a mean-spirited joke. That's why everyone said, Ben, get off the show, you know.
No.
Wednesday, a night of, what is it, 100 and some
100
people?
one-liners.
Yeah, it's just going to be a benefit here at the Creek in the Cave, 8 p.m. this Wednesday. I believe that's November 4th.
And we're all going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send something in via satellite. I live in DC.
Satellite?
I might skip it.
Can you get can you get Putin to do something?
I've been working on it.
Yeah, good. Send him
we
an
want him
email.
to get money, not lose
He's too
money.
busy crushing ISIS. I'm just kidding.
Shooting, man.
Shirtlessly riding horses.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So this Wednesday, let's all meet right here at the Creek in the Cave, November 4th. It's going to be super fun. We're all going to get super drunk. It'll be for a great benefit, a great reason, and I can't wait for it.
Come down here, man. Bring a lady. Get laid, man.
And if you are a
why they're
lady who
called
is
ladies.
single, please, God, let me know. And you're smart, too. I would love that. So let's do that. I'm alone.
Are you?
What a
Always.
great pitch.
Always alone. Always alone. This is
Gonna be
pathetic.
knocking down Ben's door.
Yeah, way to use my cancer to get laid. I like it.
Oh, Eric, leave it alone.
You did.
I can't even use my cancer to get laid. And you,
What do you mean?
Have you tried hard though?
Oh, but it's good as poison.
I've used it to insult women. Does that count?
Well, that does get you off, so I guess.
Talk to you soon. Thanks for listening.
Let's get out of here.
Good night, everybody.